Hey, all going? As he said, my name's Joel. I just want to give you a bit of a recap of my life, a bit of my story. Growing up, I was a pretty good kid. I didn't really get into much trouble. If I did, at school, I was pretty devastated. I always made sure I was doing the right thing, pleasing my parents. But one thing that I was always focused on was pleasing everyone around me, and so I was always focused on wanting to be accepted. I was quite self-conscious, and I was very troubled within me. I was always wanting to make friends. I was always wanting people to like me, and so that led to me doing stupid things, obviously, but I didn't really take it too far because I was a good kid and I didn't want to do anything bad. And so I was quite prideful, I was quite arrogant and self-righteous, but I knew that was wrong, but I didn't really think that was me. And so as I got a bit older, I started to realize that I was like that. But then I got to a point, I came to church one night, and the pastor was preaching about the end times and about if Jesus was to come back, then would we be ready, and would we be ready to face judgment? And I could honestly say that I was not ready for that. I did not know where I was going to go. And so that day I went down to the front and I gave my life to Christ. I repented of my sin. And things changed from there. Everything changed. I was a completely different person. I had peace and I had joy and I had the love of God in my heart. I didn't have to look to the world. I didn't have to look to the people around me for acceptance. And I knew that I had a loving Savior in Jesus Christ. And so that was about 3 or 4 years ago. I was about 13. And so the rest of high school, I would see everyone around me always, they would go down the wrong path, and they would take the life of partying, they'd take the life of drugs and alcohol. But I didn't have to have any of that. I didn't have to give into that lifestyle because I knew that I had something that was real, and I knew that I had something that was eternal, and that was Jesus Christ. And so I can say to you, I didn't touch any of that stuff. I didn't need to, because I had the love of Jesus Christ within me, and that kept me in salvation. And I knew that I had a place to go when I died, which was heaven. And I want to say to you tonight, if you're here and you're unsaved, you're backslidden, you're not sure, give your life to Christ. Make sure tonight and give him a go, and it'll be the best decision you've ever made, as it was for me. Thank you.
Yeah.